Hey, I'm gonna do a, I guess it's a down and dirty fishing guide, just to get things. I seen a post on the Steam forums with someone's question, and I had the same issue where I couldn't figure out how to cast. So we're gonna go over everything real quick. All right, we'll need a fishing pole first, which I must already have ready. Here we'll switch real quick just because. Alright, there's my fishing pole. I clipped it. See my guy, he has a fishing pole now. Okay, we'll ready it like a weapon. Basically go into combat mode. We got line, hook, and bait. So we'll just throw the small hook on there. Got two different kinds of lines. We'll use the basic line. Now with bait, you just can try all kinds of different things, and you'll note that if it turns red when you try to put in bait, then that won't work. So basically you can just try a bunch of things. So that doesn't work, leather doesn't work, meat I found doesn't really work except other fish. The ground fur, even though full grain leather don't work, it does work. See, it turns green. So you basically could sit right at the bank or a chest and test different things without even being at the water to see if it works as bait. I mean, you won't see how effective it is, but you'll see what you can try as bait. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the coins they hinted at in the video once. Hendrick hinted that the coin will work, the silver coin. But we're just going to go ahead and try. Oh, and I did notice some flowers work and some don't. These ones right here do work. I haven't fished with them, but I just found it odd that two of the flowers didn't work, but one did. So we're going to go with the ground fur for now, just to give her a try. Now here's where the problem was for me. I don't know if this is what the problem was for the other person, but when you have your cursor out, you're in a different mode. It's same with combat. It can be confusing, so it's like, yeah, I can't cast or anything. Now to get rid of that without doing anything is Z. Gets rid of the cursor. Now I can move and do whatever. You know, now when I hold, let's fix this. I don't like that like that. And there's a depth I kind of set to this pond, but you can adjust that too. If you're too low, your hook might get stuck at the bottom or something. It'll say it's too deep or not deep enough or whatever, so you'll have to adjust that. So we didn't play with that right now, but that's the idea. So now that I get rid of the cursor by pushing Z, I can push the left mouse button and it'll cast. And it was irritating to me too to figure that out. I was couldn't pushing both buttons and nothing would happen. Then I remembered that's how a lot of things work. It just was something to get used to here. See, now I reeled a few times, and even when you cast it way out, it just reels up. I wish there was a like pushing two buttons or somehow where I could make it do that only when I want to, but otherwise I could reel in slow, because I should be able to cast out there, reel in slow and whatever. And, you know, when I want to reel it in all the way, I maybe have a different thing to push. Maybe I just don't understand, but that's what I see so far. I also note when I do cast, there's a circle that goes, and that's showing how far I'm going to cast. So if I just want to do a quick cast, I just push and let off real quick, and that shouldn't go very far. Now let's just sit here and let it see what it does, if anything, with that ground fur or guard fur, whatever it was, whichever fur it was. See if we can get some nibbles. Yep, and just like regular fishing, this is the slow spot. I remember when I made a fishing video for the first game. It might have been one of the first videos I ever made. but at the time, YouTube, it only lets you do videos of like a couple minutes long. I don't remember what the length was, but it was not like you couldn't put hours of video up like you can now. Oh, there was a bite. Now it'll bite and stuff, and that's not really what you're looking for. You're looking for it to nibble. I mean, the nibbles just kind of tell you that you're onto something. But you'll see it, it'll really yank your pole, start to bend your pole, and the bobber really take off. Oh, see, there was a good one. See, I might have something on there now. I do. See how my pole's bending a little? I can reel in. I'm using the left mouse button again. And if that pole really bends hard, then you got to stop reeling and the fish is fighting. You could pull with your right mouse a little, or just let them swim a second and then start reeling again, wear them out. So just keep an eye on that. You can kind of hear the tension in the line too. Then you start reeling again. Now just watch right at the tip of that pole, and eventually you get you a fish, as long as the line don't break or anything. There he is. He's a little one, but there's a fish. Yep, and that's about all there is, other than I didn't really cover the skills. I could do that, I mean, but there's not really much to say. There's fishing, it's its own primary, and that's it. Other than when you're cooking, if you're butchering and cooking and stuff, then of course you're gonna want to go into the zoology. Pisces is fish, and whatever the different stuff for the different fish and everything. But that's more for using it to get better results when you butcher or cook them and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it. That's a lot shorter. Like my story, I didn't get to finish. In my original video, I had to make like, I don't remember, 6 videos maybe to get through till I caught a fish, because they could only be so long, and talking through the process and actually catching a fish took me that long. But anyway, that's what we got this time around. I hope it helps somebody.